Hi everyone! So I'm going to do a story time. This took place about 1.5 years ago, but it still blows my mind to this day. So here we go. So my ex used to live right next door to these people. There was like 8 people in the house. Like 3 at the bottom, 3 in the middle, and then 2 at the top. I think that's how it went. And so he was hanging out with the people in the middle, which was a 60-something-year-old woman, her 20-something-year-old daughter, and her 6 or 7-year-old granddaughter. He was hanging out with the grandma. I was fine with that, I was being polite. But he is telling this woman, like, personal stuff about me and our relationship and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't know this woman. He's telling a total stranger, like, personal stuff. It's like, I don't want her knowing that, but I wasn't about to get into a huge fight about it in front of her. I wasn't about to do that, so I was kind of just letting it go, letting them talk. I was okay with it. And then as the night went on, it just kept getting weirder and weirder. Like, we got on the subject of sex. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't want to be talking about this with this old lady. I just don't. I don't. And so, like, I'm doing everything possible to just be quiet and hope that they'll just get off the subject. But they didn't. They just wouldn't get off the subject. And so me and my ex are on Skype while this is happening, okay? And her daughter comes home, gets dressed to go out to a club. And she asks, well, how do I look? And I can only see her from the chest down. And I hear my ex go, ooh, you look hot in that. And the grandma goes, turn around. So she does. And my ex seriously says something about her ass. Like her ass looks good or something. And I'm just sitting there like, I can hear you. It's enough for talking to this old lady about the sex that we have never had. I don't want you calling her daughter hot. Now he thinks her daughter is hot. So the daughter leaves, okay? And it just keeps getting weirder. This old lady starts flirting with me. I'm not even kidding. You cannot make this stuff up. She starts flirting with me and showing me pictures of her like in her 40s. And I'm like, you look good back then. And I'm trying to hold my tongue and not say anything because he would work for them in their like yard sales every day. And I didn't want to like ruin that for him. So I was trying to be polite and just go along with it, but I'm like, oh my god, all I could think of was my grandma, because my grandma is in her 60s and she was in her 60s, and I'm like, all I could think about was my grandma while she's talking to me like this, like she was intense flirting with me. And what is my ex doing the whole time? He's just sitting there listening and laughing at us, like he's not even trying to save me from this awkward situation, like not at all. So, was this a mature thing to do? Probably not, but I figured he's not helping me, and he told her all this embarrassing personal things about me and our relationship, so I figured I'm gonna do the same to him. So I went on for about an hour telling her every embarrassing personal thing about him or our relationship involving him. You could tell he was bad too, but I was like, you did the same thing to me. And so like, once he finally left, because he stayed over there overnight, so once he finally left, I was like, thank God. Like, it was such a just crazy, ridiculous, unbelievable night. And then later on that day, after I had got some sleep, he tries to tell me that I was flirting hardcore with her, and he tries to put everything on me. And I was like, he tries to like to put the awkwardness of the situation on me. And I was like, you're the one that started it. You were the one that told her all this embarrassing personal stuff about us. You started it. And then he continued to go over there every day, and like the night never repeated itself, but like that's all I could think about when he was over there. And plus, I think he was hooking up with their daughter. I can't prove it, I don't know, but he was over there all day, every day. He already said she was hot, and she was more his type than I was. So, if you think about it, he was trying to get her daughter while she was trying to get me. So, that's it for this crazy, awkward story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I gave you guys a laugh. If I did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below with your craziest story. And subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!